cooking forever. You used to play the Agnos. Let me ask you something before we get in here. Do you remember the World Cup whenever everyone was saying, build the wall when he was playing Agnos?
Yeah, because he was the main one that actually had like wall combos and setups, right? Like almost guaranteed where you could legit just not escape. Like hilarious. He is the guy for those. So yeah, absolutely, I remember that. So we're gonna see here LetalisVenator, pretty much a big body enjoyer all around. Not just the Agnos in play, but you also have Tusk and General Raam.
You know, he actually has a bunch of characters. Like he has Tusk, General Raam, Counterbreaker. Oh yeah. You know, hey guys out there that don't know this game, watch this Yamaj. Watch how much this hurts. He
trying to go for some extra. Got a little greedy.
He was gonna leave him on a small smidge of health, so I understand that. What a dash through from Roman, trying to get something going, get his footing together in this match. Come here, snatch a Rooney, and we're dang near tied.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things I love about Roman is the confidence in their gameplay, right? The dedicated, how dedicated they are to it. Even in these situations, right, where they took a very early deficit, the moment they got an opportunity, and that speaks to their awareness too, the moment they got it, they were immediately in there. Like you said, already evening up the score, got the anti-air, got the opener. What's the setup? Oh no, misses the grab.
It's gonna hurt. Does he extend this one? Ooh, I like that manual on the crouch medium. That was dirty. Oh, yeah, beautiful defense right now. Puts a lot of chip on and gets him into the grab. All right, so he's got a little bit of white health here. He can cash out quickly on this, but he wants to elongate the combo again.
Oh, there it is. That anti-air once again, cranking that crouch fierce. Roman's awareness is really strong as a Wolf player. It needs to be, right? Because you don't have any projectiles. You are a quintessential rushdown character, so you have to be on point for every scenario. Oh, and there it is. Letalis getting them feet touched.
There it is. Put that pressure on. I like it. You DP there. He's plus. You don't want to deal with it. Overhead. You got to deal with that one, brother. Oh my goodness, those cancels are so clean. Which side is it? You don't know. He didn't believe in the touch. No. Oh baby.
My gosh.
Counter break curve. Roman running that bad boy back. I mean, he was on the back foot the whole game. Letalis was really in control. But once the mix started, Letalis was like, I don't want to DP too many times. And once he stopped, he just kept getting touched up and blessed. Roman taking the first game, that was a good one. We'll see if Letalis sticks with Tusk. It looks like he's going to rock with it again.
Yeah, and you notice Roman was doing a lot of crossovers as well, basically trying to jumble up Letalis' inputs, knowing that at any given moment they could try to bust out. So, like you said, they did the one time, just to let them know, just to make it aware. However, Roman, sensing that immediately, was just constantly keeping the left-right pressure going, forcing Letalis to guess left or right, forcing him to guess high-low.
Yeah, I like that he was utilizing the left-right more than the high-low, right? He did a few. He hit that one clutch overhead that really got him into the game, and then most of it was left-right. He's going to wait, right? Don't switch sides. Make Letalis worry about what you're going to do on those Oki situations. We got a combo here. Restand. Tries to go for the grab. No good.
Yeah, this is a very meat and potatoes match right now. Both players are keeping their mix-ups very simple. It's very simple. Simple strike throw mix-ups here. Nothing flashy yet.
Yeah, mess up off me, homie. Oh, he tried to shadow counter. I'm not mad at him because normally a Wolf will double jab there.
Oh my gosh, these cancels are insane. That's a heavy lockout, and that's going to be a dead character. Oh.
Now, he had an opportunity. If he would have earlier, as soon as he saw the lockout, decided to go into the shadow on the ground, then he would have been able to kill. But he decided to go for the stagger, and that ate up too much of his lockout time. So either way, we're going to get a tied game here. Roman back in the building. Evened up. He's still got a little bit of instinct left, so he's going to make his way over and see what he can make shake. Got him with the overpower.
Yeah, got to be careful, though, because now Letalis about to get their instinct back.
Good get on my airspace.
Roman is pretty much shooting straight with those anti-airs. Oh, try to shimmy there.
Reached over, long buttons from Wolf, man. Those crouch buttons, got some range on them. Reach over with the light, gonna get parried, deflected, and rejected. The Yamaj. Ooh, Reese.
Oh my gosh.
getting kind of nasty out here. He just ran out of instinct, so he was able to shadow counter right there. You cannot shadow counter Tusk if he has his instinct on and the player is ready to deflect afterwards or cancel. But right now, back in the neutral, instinct pop. What's the situation? DP!
Oh, from downtown.
Nice break. What we got?
No meter to shadow counter. Oh my gosh!
What is the play? Jump in. Oh man! 2-0 at the moment against Letalis. That was
Matches
so
are getting tighter and tighter. Already starting off with heat down the line. One of those sets that you got to look at the finer details, because that was anybody's game on that last one for sure. It just all came down to angles. Both had the same idea. My button was just a little better than yours.
For me, looking at this, I'm gonna go on lockout timings from Letalis. I don't think he's recognizing the lockout immediately, and he's not capitalizing on the damage that Tusk would be able to get. And he's also like dragging out combos on a high damage character already, right? So even if he just gives you a 2-chance break and cashes out, he could earn this damage, and he's like stretching out combos and Roman's getting out. So those are literally where like Roman's catching small leads. Right now he's dominating corner side, but Letalis, we'll see how he decides to play the combo game going on from this point.
Do you feel that Roman is creating like an awkward enough situation for where Letalis has to be forced to make really strong confirms in those situations where you're getting lockouts and openings there? Because, you know, I feel like that's a thing as well, where your opponent's getting hit, if that changes up, that can also kind of screw your offense, right?
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. I don't think that he's particularly doing bad finding openings. Now, the defensive end, much easier said than done. He's not defending the greatest against Wolf, but I mean, it's really hard. Like we said, it's a mix-up, rush-down character. Most people get opened up by this guy. He gets a touch, but the side switch.
Yeah, I'm just getting out of it after that point, right? Just walk back. You know what? It's a little too much funky stuff. I have the lead. I have no reason to go in at this point. I already have instinct on the way. I have resources. Oh, but so do I, and I get to spend them.
See, you know, that one right there, he optimized. I mean, counter breakers aren't very difficult to optimize, but that's the difference in the type of damage he would have been getting in some of these other situations that have been leading to, you know, breaker situations, lockout situations. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Try to go for the top, and nice block from Letalis, yes.
Good tech. Yeah, Roman understands that Letalis is trying to force the issue on all of those breaker moments, right? Oh, which way you going, boy?
Brother, you understand how shook you had to be as Letalis to let that man dash through you 3 times? The last dash wasn't even Oki anymore. He was already off the ground. He's just crouch blocking like, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, so I will give you launch Gargos. Launch Gargos was memes. Launch Gargos was 1,000% meme. And I remember because I won a tournament match on some meme stuff. I think you know which one I'm talking about, baby. But no, afterwards when they adjusted everything, and they nerfed them twice. In the 10 year I was playing the game, they nerfed him twice. They've nerfed him more since then, but when I was playing, they nerfed him twice. And I was still making top 8s. I'm just saying.
Broken. And at the same time, we're watching more broken activities. Look at the juggle. Look at the recap. The Yamaji.
Yeah, so this is broken. You want to talk about broken? Let's look at the little green machine on the screen.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely broken. But, you know, so he did end up going with the Rash, and we saw SVM go with the Shin Hisako. Like I said, I didn't think one of them was going to switch. I figured one of them would. That right there is going to rip that armor off. Beautiful play from SVM. I don't know exactly what Alex was trying to do. Maybe his input got crossed up on the wake up. But either way, he's got corner now. He's got instinct. You are opened up. Grab, done.
Yes. I've actually noticed that SVM is doing a great job of stuffing LetalisV's armor attempts in the first place. So LetalisV is just opting to stay much more mobile this time around. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Tried to go for the jump in into the low, and it was a good jump out from LetalisV, so you saw the change right there. Jab definitely landing on the ground to keep him in place. Still found his way out. Break on the medium. SVM trying to keep him eating too much damage on this red bar before taking that first one. Building meter. Well, he's already got full meter, so it doesn't matter. But there he goes. AA and SVM is in the building.
Okay, hold on. This is a character I actually have not seen much of. Period. You know, you very rarely see a Shin Hisako on the screen when it comes to
Oh no, this is the only Shin Hisako you see. If a Minty still played, that would be the other, but those are literally the only
oh,
two.
no. Like, it's the only one. Oh, the cheeky stuff. We all float down here.
That is definitely we all. That's hilarious. Wow, the DP didn't even come out. The bike stuffed it. Yeah. Unfortunate for SVM. But still, the breakers keeping SVM alive. Very good defensive play right now. The opening, the damage. Guess.
They did. They still have to guess. Oh my gosh. Like, they did guess. They guessed correctly. They guessed correctly again.
They guessed correctly. That was interesting, actually. That's what to sit there and hold that when I thought that the grab was for sure coming in. You know, I thought it was going to be grab or overhead, so I was wrong both ways. And he just did a straight-up medium kick meaty. I like it. And SBM was ready for it, but just couldn't hold it down after the air entry from NotAlexV. And we got one game his way.
All right, so going back into it. No changes, just adjustments. Okay, when I see it.
Yeah, stuck with the same characters. I ain't mad at it. What a way to get over that before the fireball was fully formed. You kidding me right now?
Oh, trying to get some extra damage in there, but no go. Again, SVM is literally just a couple centimeters even, right? Short of a lot of those reads. And one of those adjustments is a little bit dangerous, right? Because if LetalisVenator starts to get the timing of it all, definitely start occupying the space a lot more.
I love this, forcing him to hold this damage and caught up to him and did a side switch that made him stay in place so that these hands could catch up. Free 20% right here. And what's the play? Mix up City. Ooh, what's he doing? Yes, he goes through the projectile and lets the bike hit. I like it. Very, very smart play from Alex.
And to SVM's credit, right, to try to avoid the bike in that manner, you know, it definitely made it a lot more, you know, awkward for LetalisVenator to try to capitalize off of this situation.
Yeah, if SVM would have hit him, right, the reason why it made so much sense for him to do that play, you saw SVM was going to go in the air. So he said, okay, I go through the projectile and I don't get hit, then the bike stays locked. But if SVM hit, then the bike would have went away. DP finally rips off the end of the life bar of LetalisV, and SVM is still in dire straits. All right, got the knockdown. Side switch doesn't do anything with projectiles, a little too early.
Cross up. Oh, there we go. No, not committing to the opening.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Raw. Just off the rip.
He was trying to juggle off the first touch, and then it was still active enough to catch on meaty on on SVM. But the part that cooks me is like, how was he able to convert that, and how was he ready for that shadow counter? Amazing work. One more headbutt. You had to guess. It was heavy, and you weren't ready. LetalisV 2-0 right now against SVM. It makes me wonder, do we go for the mirror, or do you rock with what you've been playing with? I don't know. I'm looking for mirror.
Yeah, possibly, you know, and it just might be one of those things that SVM's not a fan of, right? Not everybody likes mirror matches. Might be, you know, and again, you know, there are a lot of right decisions being made on SVM's behalf. It's just that there were a few situations where they could have committed, right? Where they could have actually capitalized a lot harder, but when they missed those out, they gave LetalisV the opportunity to get back in and get their momentum back. Now it's kind of the tail of the tape there. Like you said earlier, LetalisV is just ready.
Yeah,
they're catching a lot of scrambles.
That's why I wanted to go with it. Like LetalisV, honestly, I can't look at this and say that SVM's doing a lot of things wrong. LetalisV is just doing so many things right. It's like almost everything he does is correct. That was incorrect, but see, there was no confirm. It was just a little out of range. So even if it's an accident, he's still right on the approach and not getting fully punished.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my goodness, what an anti-air. Trying to get a meaty started there, but LetalisV just constantly on the move there. Forcing SVM to react here, and it looks like that ain't a problem.
Yeah, the AAs have been money so far from SVM. All right. No break attempt from Alex is very surprising. Goes for the low, but what's the option here? DP for deep. No, BTP and backdash from Alex. Better play from Alex. Chase down. Yes, Mike touches.
Oh, what a chase down.
Good damage. It's the play. Makes the grab into a grab. Ooh, baby. Okay. Yeah, he had to protect that one. I assumed that was coming too. What we got? Switch sides. Clicks with the up tongue to evade all that situation. This guy's playing like a genius right now.
Yeah, I understand those hands are coming through.
He doesn't have to do it anything. It's amazing.
Yeah, again, you know, the mobility from LetalisVenator is easily one of the tails of the set here. LetalisVenator is just constantly making things harder for SVM by not committing to anything, just staying in the air. Again, giving SVM very little payoff on any of their ideas at the moment, but this is going to be a huge one. Gets the opener, no break. Oh, but the lockout.
Ooh. Welcome to the Mixulation Station. He's lucky he broke that.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
a good
really
sign,
dirty.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, SVM's starting to actually commit now to the to mix-ups. They're not trying to get punished, which is understandable, but knowing that they gotta capitalize and maximize damage where they can.
Doing a good job of it right now. What a confirm with the light straight into the ultra from SVM off of the fireball touch. And that is one on the board. I was actually thinking this was gonna be a 3-0-ski, broski, but SVM, I got something for that. And it all comes down to, I'm gonna tell you right now, it comes down to the AAs. Setting the tone with get out of my airspace and making him play grounded for a little bit allowed SVM to set up a little bit more gameplay. So that was beautiful.
Yeah, definitely, right. And those interactions are key when you're facing off against a character that, you know, on paper is stronger than yours, right? It has more to do. So being able to capitalize off of those opportunities that they give you, right? Because that kind of is what it is. Like, you're not necessarily able to force it like they can. So being able to, again, yeah, take the opportunities as they come, capitalizing off of the counterbreaker situation, getting lockouts.
Bro, that mix that hit a second ago was absolutely gross. Like, did you see how late that fireball hit on the back end?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what?
and SVM is starting to commit to the mix-ups now, starting to have more confidence in their gameplay here, which is important.
Yeah, I'm definitely loving it. Like you said, confidence in the mix-ups. We got the projectile up in the air, goes for it, but the quick up-tongue play from LetalisVenator said, nah. I already knew that was coming, and I could taste victory. Got the corner, boom, bam. Okay, nice break.
Oh,
sit down.
My goodness. Yeah, DP doesn't have much invincibility behind it, so LetalisVenator has been able to pretty much blow that up at every attempt that SVM has tried.
Yeah, it really has not been working out, especially in instinct situations. Speaking of such, we have instinct on deck for SVM. Do you pop it right now and try to go for something? Or are you too worried that you're going to lose the health bar as soon as you try so? Tries to get a touch and gets it right there. DP, yes!
Oh! Don't move.
Oh
my gosh, the instinct cancel was enough to keep them still in place. Oh, what? That was such a good call out.
I really thought Alex was gonna backdash right here. And when he popped the instinct, you know what I mean? He's done it almost every time.
Well, it's one of those, you know, probability situations, right? Like, I've done it so much. I gotta try something different, right? It couldn't possibly be the same answer every time.
Who says?
Wow.
It's rap, bro. It could be the same answer every time. You saw a little shim sham into the run. I like it. SVM cooking right now, trying to deal with this onslaught. He's pulling up. Now LetalisVenator really trying to get something working. No, couldn't break the armor. Alex got the corner, jump back. What in the world? He turned the heavy kick in the air the wrong direction. Very interesting interaction.
Oh, trying to go for some mix-ups there with the grab. Keeping the corner pressure. Yeah, SVM doing a great job of just watching out for the sweep there. And then also just making sure to be ready to check those Wrecking Ball ratings.
Set up, jump over. Nice defense.
Oh, slide in.
Risky counter breaker there, and that will cost the game. Alex tried to really just rock that game right there. Just tried to steal it with a counter breaker. And,
It's
you know,
just-
you live by the breaker, you die by the breaker, and that one was not
It's like
it.
a Rash. They always trying to rob you, you know. They can't help it. They can't help it. They know what they're doing.
Nah, for sure.
They know the pain they
But,
cause.
you know, that game right there, it was a little of the unwillingness to participate in the scramble from SVM, which kind of threw Alex off. It was more of a slow pace. I'm not going to really do much in neutral and make you come over here type of gameplay from SVM. A lot of patience, and Alex kind of just kept running into the situation. So we'll see what Alex does to change his game plan here. But we'll see right now. SVM just backing up and said, you know what? You come over here, and if I get a touch, I'm going to mix you.
Yeah, some shades of Con Ra right over there using the spirit to teleport out of the way when Alex tried to push things.
So Alex does get a good touch right here. Goes into the wall. Yes. Hard knockdown. Doesn't commit to anything. Worried about the DP, baby.
Try to get a counter hit confirmed.
Okay, so it looks like Alex is like, you know what? I'll play the neutral with you. He doesn't want to play the scrambles. He doesn't want to play the rush down anymore. He said, you know, let's just play neutral. I've been running into too many attacks, losing too much health.
Oh,
And that right
neutral
there.
as soon as things start getting a little freaky, a little funky.
Spooky, scary Sundays, if you will.
Right?
And we got the knockdown. What we got? No. Yep. Yeah. Alex is really just like,
A jump
not commit
pierce.
to anything. Ooh. That was a good headbutt. Really caught SVM off guard. And here it is. He's just playing long range buttons and trying to catch him, throwing out the spirits. He's trying to shut down the setup. So I like what Alex is doing right now. He gets opened up right now. He's going to have to deal with the ghost in a moment. The hands. Overhead. You got to deal with it. You either jump into the overhead or you go up by the hand. So it was guaranteed.
Yeah, it's just so crazy watching it unfold. It's like, you're going to get hit. You know you're going to get hit, right? You're going to get hit. Oh my gosh. And SVM tries they might. Trying to get away using the DP, but again, the invincibility is just not there.
Yep, it's not working out.
Oh.
Did get a DP a second ago, but it really didn't help. Yep, the juggle combo with the boost, the recap, perfectly optimized combo right there.
34.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
34%.
Oh, man. Knocked out, broken entered with the headbutt. And we got an ultra. Wait, I ain't seen somebody do this in tournament in a minute.
Yeah, we need more.
Does he keep going? No,
Nah, KV was already maxed out. KV was already maxed out, I understand.
These cameos are
Nah, all he had to do was do 2 boots into the end. That's all he had to do.
Well, if you're gonna go for it, go for the whole thing. It looks like we don't always get the things that we want in life. It's all right. I am patient.
Start that thing off with a command grab immediately and some of that big old Hisako damage. I don't know what Absolute Zero saw coming there, but he canceled his button into a parry, and that's going to lead to Zero Cool forced in the corner right now. Yep, forward heavy kick into a nice little combination. Going by Naishan.
Oh. Caught him on the landing, but no commitment. Late on the commitment. Yeah, Zero Cool doing a great job. Yeah, Zero Cool doing a great job of maintaining just that, right? Not really overcommitting and not really doing too much. Whenever they see the dash, you know, they're, oh, wait a minute, I may have spoke too soon. Commentators' curse back. Commentators' curse is back, folks. You know, we had a small break the other night with Mortal Kombat, but looks like balance has been restored.
Zero
And the pain is back to normal.
Brother, that was a brave play. Instinct popping the wind kick, brother? That's what we're doing out here?
Listen, I want to see. Let's
saw
test it out. Let's test it out, right?
He did it. All right, we got bars on deck, so you're seeing Zero Cool not throwing any fireballs. Doesn't want to get Shadow Record through. That gets opened up regardless and was too early on the charge auto double, but still not enough. There it is. Reaches over and touches somebody. Absolute Zero taking the health bar first.
Yeah, Zero Cool is trying to do a good job of like keeping, you know, Hisako contained on the outside because that's where you want her at this point, right? So doing a great job using the fireballs, you know, using the sweep, just staying at that range, right, where they can't really do too much.
Yep, doing a very good
Getting
job.
out of there with the pizza cutter. Oh, even try to delay it, but just a little early there.
Easily the most sickening sound in this game. You hear that cling cling, it makes you mad. PTSD for sure. Tried to counter break on the heavy wind kick linker, no good.
Yeah, you can definitely respect that decision because it's still really early, so it'll cost you if it doesn't go well, but it's not at a point where you're at a complete, you know, disposed position.
Well, let me ask you, do you agree that the first game is where you should collect the data on where they're wanting to break? I feel like that was just a Hail Mary for no reason, to be honest.
But it's like you said, right? You know, like, I need to see if this goes down like this, right? Because, again, you have a lot of players that will break very early, right? And sometimes you just got to test it out, especially if you want to maximize on your damage.
I feel like I might have liked it better if he left the end of the heavy rock, but we got a heavy lockout. Wall splat. You already know what time it is. Command grab. Restand. Ultrosity. And that is going to be Absolute Zero taking the first game.
Yeah, but, you know, definitely a lot of back and forth. As you mentioned, you know, gathering that information, right? Because we saw that in the prior set with Roman and Letalis, you know, where they were not afraid to continue to use counter breakers because, again, you know, just testing it out. Like, and in those cases, they actually landed, right? The counter breakers activated. In that case, it just whipped, you know, so I respect the attempt. You got to see. And again, it was early enough in the game, in the round, where if you get punished for it, you still have a way back.
I ain't gonna lie. Absolute Zero had 2 bars. I'm not disagreeing with everything you said. I'm not gonna disagree. I do agree, like, yeah, you can test it. I wasn't so much a fan, you can test it. But Absolute Zero had 2 bars and Hisako hits extremely hard. So if he does that and then gets punished and doesn't break the combo, he could have died. Like, he had like 65 health. 65%.
Confidence is the name of the game, sir. Confidence is the name of the game. You know. Oh, you try to grab there? I saw a hand go out. Oh.
Look at these boys. Poking button.
Yeah.
Get the toes off. Couldn't get him.
Ooh.
Hey, with the stand heavy kick. I see you, Zero.
Yeah. I'm a DP under there. Oh, my goodness. And if it doesn't work the first time.
If at first you don't succeed, what do you do, Jago?
I try it again. You try it again. Right. And there you have it, folks. The second counter breaker of the set lands for Zero Cool and gets the first round. Resources to spare, still has instinct and a bar. Spins. Ooh, little shimmy action there.
The mind game on that freeze frame, they both decided to jump back. That is so many layers that I'm not even going to go through all of it, but all the KI has understand what just happened right there. That was actually very interesting to see them both do such. Does he break? Yes, he gets the heavy break. Zero Cool flying in with that kick. Ooh, where you going? Frame traps.
Confidence again, name of the game. The full screen wind kick into Shadow Endo Cook in there. Again, checking with the wind kick. Feeling like 2013 all over again.
I'm telling you. We're gonna be very close to getting the health bar here. Faded with the what? The possession.
I don't know what was worse in that case. Zero for doing DP there, or Absolute Zero for getting the punish with the vacuum cleaner.
I don't know. That was interesting. Because it makes me wonder if he would have stayed grounded, would he have been able to react with jump, right? I feel like that was more risky from Absolute Zero to do such, especially with the health deficit he's had.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to feel for it.
Restand, yes. Full combo. No break on the heavy. Absolute zero holding the home.
Okay. Yeah, that was a test. That was a test. Like, listen, I'm going to finish if you don't do anything.
I like it. I'm not mad at it. Get the knockdown again. Jump on Ryuzan? No. Dash up into nothing? Yeah.
Those layers just peeling away.
Dude, hit number
Wait,
two.
no, but they had full rap bar. They had full rap bar. They could have canceled that.
No,
Could have canceled that, right? Am I mistaken? Full rap bar?
Yeah, you can't parry the shadow, bro.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, I know there's one of those things that she could parry with. She can cancel.
Yeah, any of the other records.
Ah, there it is. My memory's a bit fuzzy, but like I saw the RAF meter and I was staring at it like, okay, you can't really do anything. But I got you. I got you.
But any of the other records, can't do that one. Either way, we're still good. We got one game on the board. What is my man? This is Windex. If Windex, if you're a sponsor for real, like I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect. I feel like Zero Cool just put that on.
All right, here we go. Looks like we need every toy in our disposal to make sure that we come away with the victory here.
What? He just wanted to be extra. Went for an open ender DP combo, not having it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Breaks it on the very last one. Absolute zero.
Okay, absolute zero. Trying to get some real estate for themselves here, but Zero Cool again doing a great job of playing the lame game, keep away, but absolute zero still getting in. Nice with the jump.
Definitely not having it.
Yeah, absolutely right. Starting to get a feel for Zero's timing, especially with how they want to keep away. Yeah, right there. You know, blowing up the low forward.
Fireball into the shadow fireball interrupted the button from Absolute Zero. Didn't allow him for the punish and chipped out. Zero Cool is definitely playing very, very well neutral-wise with his buttons, and he's got a good lead here, but might be the this ain't gonna do it. Gonna leave him in a gastric life bar situation and a nice jump back, but jumps over the top cross up. Zero. Okay.
That cross up is paying dividends right now for Absolute.
Yeah, we've actually seen Zero get hit a lot more from it than you would expect. I thought he'd block a few of them, maybe cross-cut DP him, but hasn't really got him yet. But he does have a good health lead. Ooh, interruption on the dash up. Absolute Zero. Trying to make something happen. Command grab is good. All right, what's the play here? On Ryuzan, he has really done that. Neutral jump.
Where are you going?
Neutral empty jump dash up on Ryuzan. So that was nice. He's actually trying to be a little tricky to work around the damage of the DP. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Health back. Pop the shadow, rush him down. Nice recapture. Gets another one. Don't run away. Ah, there you go. You had to. Shadow was coming.
That was amazing patience from Absolute Zero. DP, it's not enough. One more chance here. Wake up, command grab.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, that for sure made me jump out my seat, like for real.
I saw the charge up. I'm like, oh, this could go, like this could happen, and they did it. They actually did it. Oh my gosh.
I mean, bro, it's like
that is.
If you don't, you die. It's like
that
like,
is. If there was a play of the set, that was it right there. That has to be it. Oh my gosh. What a call out. What an absolute read from Absolute Zero. That was fire.
Yep, that was great. That was great. I mean, to be honest, I feel like if he wouldn't have broke that, then it would have went straight into Ultra anyway, right? Like, I feel like that was the last touch to put him in danger. I don't know. It was a great counter break. Great counter break. But here we are in the next game. That was not a great parry. It'll lead to an opening here from Absolute Zero. He's just gonna let the heavies rock.
Oh,
brother.
Wow. I guess you know, they don't want to get hit with a revenge counter break, possibly, maybe. Expected some pettiness to ensue, maybe.
Good damage. What's the play here? Off this thing. Parry!
All right.
I feel bad for Absolute Zero, man. I mean, for Zero. I hate that parry with my soul, dog. With everything in my, every fiber of my being. Right, corner game. Natural Roski's. He's gonna knock down. No, okay, he gets another one. Push in the corner. I don't know why.
Get a recap.
Have enough breath. Natural Roski. Restand again. Counterbreaker. Nope.
It's coming. Oh no, it's coming. It's definitely coming.
I could smell it.
I
thought I knew what was for dinner. It wasn't there. Oh my good. Oh, you're nasty. You nasty. Nah, he didn't have enough red. Oh, you nasty. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Look at God.
So if you didn't notice earlier in the chat, Kron said, "You want Gargos, bro? I got you, Jago." And here you are.
Oh, let's go against Orchid. This is a matchup that Orchid players hate. They can't stand this matchup. However, if Orchid gets the hit, Gargos players hate this matchup. Because look at this right here. This is why I keep saying that the character is not as great as everybody was thinking it is. Because you have to really work. Look at it work. Look, you know what? I'm tired of working. You work for me. You work for me. Yes, thank you. This is boring.
Oh, that was a nice little juggle with a beautiful break. Pharroh.
Let's go, Gig. Get over there. What you doing? Plus frames, mix.
You know,
I'm sorry.
This has gotta hurt for Yami, bro. Like, even if he's been practicing behind the scenes and playing a lot lately, like, it ain't like he's been fighting Gargos. Nobody plays this character.
Yeah, all the non-believers. Hold up. Yeah, no, I still had the cat out.
I feel like at this point he's over-nerfed. I feel like he was fine right before those last two patches. I think he needed those changes. Like a whiff punished with the Psycho Crusher right there. Moved his hitbox back a little bit to not get hit by the slide. Got a nice little punish. So that's his matchup knowledge from Doc Ron.
Yeah, this is especially tough for Orchid when she doesn't have an instinct because, again, she has to take huge risks to actually approach. Like, Gargos ultimately has the ability to just play away the entire time, especially with the portal punches. If she whiffs anything, that's a free portal punch combo waiting to happen. Oh, missed time the shadow counter.
He was very close. I like the idea. He almost got it if he would have caught that light portal punch on the shadow counter. Bomb down. Prawn flying around.
Oh, freeze frames. Yeah, that was smart too because you didn't eat the projectile by using the shadow. Get out of there immediately. Don't want to get looped to death. Ooh, nice read there with the air throw into the overhead.
Hey, Yami. Hey, Yami. Doing his thing right now. Misses the cross-up opportunity. He gets a jump in, grab, overhead shadow counter. Kron ain't having none of that. A little too basic for the boy.
Yeah, going for the hard knockdown there. Goes for the full rotation on the command grab. And the light portal punch to finish.
Light portal punch meeting. I like how he just crouched after he did it too, right? Like, and one of these.
Yep. Like, and we're gonna finish this. All right. And that's honestly what makes this so difficult for Orchid. The presence of the portal punches alone force her to play extremely slow to a crawl because any whiff, any wrong jump, any wrong read immediately sends her full screen, which is definitely where she's her weakest. Now, once she gets instinct, the rules change a little bit, but it is still a fight regardless because, again, Gargo's pretty much having the triple jump there. Pretty much just run away and stay immediately out of Orchid's range for just about everything she has. There's maybe two options she has, which is the DP and the air throw.
I would say that Orchid, she has such good walk speed and forward dashes, she can literally just work her way over there very calmly on the ground. It's a little bit too many jumps happening for Yami and not being able to deal with stuff like that. Like if he was reaction DPing, those things, those type of things, which it's harder than what I'm saying, right? You got to do those type of things in this matchup to really make it easier for Orchid. Because I really don't think this is bad for her at all. It's like all she has to do is get right here, which I don't think it should be hard for her to get right here. Da-da-da-da-da. Huge damage. DP that. See? Either way, the cat does work out for him. No shadow counters from Thrawn, which is super interesting.
Yeah, but the minions hit the Shadow Cat, which is interesting. So that actually gave Gargos here an opportunity to get something going here. Gets the opener, dunk, and gets the call on top of that. Instinct still on the board, so this is going to be interesting for sure. No heavy button off the rip. Heavy buttons cleanly beat armor. Yeah, gotta be careful now with jumping in. However, Yami going for the chip out.
I like that. She has good meter game, so you go and utilize that to get the job done. But my goodness,
yo, they did the Chronicle. Thank you. This cat hit them with the air command grab, dog. Oh my gosh.
That was so
and then try to use the roundhouse to blow up the projectile. I like the attempt.
Got the corner. Nice. Makes him waste the bar on the shadow counter. Yami trying to get cooking right now. Overhead. Da-da-da-da-da. Does Crown break? No, he's wall splat.
Yeah.
DP! Oh, he had a chance.
Yeah, instinct.
Oh, he got hit by that.
Yeah, but broke the heavy. Gotta be careful here. One heavy button and now do it. Oh, that is not what you want. Get the minion. Two. Oh, and that heavy link.
Man, he has one bar. Yes, he made it over. What's up, brother? Oh my goodness! Excusez-moi.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Holy rollback, Batman.
Awesome victory.
All right, here we go, folks. We got a game, one apiece. Chronicle pretty much tried to lock that out there. However, Yami, the moment they got that shadow meter, punched the ticket, hit the gas, immediately approached for full screen there with the Shadow Cat, which is one of the best options she has when it comes to facing down zoning. So it's one of those things you gotta expect it. They have to use it in a way.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to throw that Shadow Cat. I guaranteed in my head that it was gonna happen, but it was like, where does he do it? And then he reacted to the first portal punch that came out from Chronicle after he threw out the minions. That was very good. Very good.
Yeah. All right, gets the opener there. Ooh, that was a deep jump like kick there.
Oh yeah, look at the pinky toe on the top of her knife.
Oh, nice opener there with the meaty crouch fierce. Yup, set up City with the restand. Shenanigans, no dice. Oh no, try to DP there. And that's another thing that's one of those finer details about Gargos' command grab, right? It's in a way kind of a built-in timer scam because you can just hold them there and wait until you are ready to finish the combo, which makes it actually a little bit, adds a bit of a layer to his keep away game, right? Because he's literally every combo, he's taking an extra, what, 3 seconds?
Yeah, he can literally just sit there and waste like your instinct out if he catches you at the right time.
Could have got something there.
Very good stuff from him. All right. Yami ate so much damage in that corner interaction with the command grabs there. Like this lead is just starting to open up wide right now. Gemma, yeah. It's one minion out. Double dash. I'm not mad at Yami for that. He didn't capitalize after he caught the light. Didn't believe in the hit. Should have went to an each knee, but I like the idea. He's in the corner now with very low health. This is rough.
Oh, and there it is, the counter breaker. No meter, but it looks like it's not really gonna matter.
Yep. And that right there looked like the Gargos of old. That was a clinic right there. When he got the corner, it's exactly what he used to do to everybody. The only thing that he didn't do that we used to see him do all the time with that character, he'd do the restand into the grab, into the restand, into the heavy, and then he would do the instant air heavy reckoning and fall down on top of your head. and then people would always get scared of trying to tech a regular grab and get blasted. So we just add that extra layer, then we would have saw the old Chron.
Yeah, the shenanigans. But it's been a minute, it's been a minute.
On defense is where I understand why Yami's not. I get it's a camel, bro, but this is the game of breakers, bro. Get him a DP, let that joint rip, dog. He has not DP'd any of the frame traps, not once.
Yeah, but again, it's those mental stacks. The one time they did go for the DP, they whiffed completely. And that can bother you, because it's like the one time I go for it, it doesn't work out. So you know what? I might just go ahead and try to thug this out.
Yeah. I feel like Yami's the only dude that uses that hairstyle for Orchid.
Oh, confirmed off of the grenade.
Yeah, the grenade hit. I guess he did stagger too. Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, minion in play. Yeah, they're looking for the bait. We're swinging on the minion. Yep, there it is. No, misses the manual.
Corner time, Yami. Looks like he's in for it. Put down the minion on the backside. Tries to jump out, and it works. He's got both of them knocked down. The lockdown. Oh, command grab. He tried it. I like the DP, but you're still going to get yoked.
No. Oh. A bit of an input error there. Wanted the portal punch, got command grab instead.
No, he wanted that second command grab. The jab on hit is what made it where he didn't get it. There it is. He gets the life bar off. Yami did have him a little lead there, but tying it up immediately.
Yep, stealing some of that meter. Thank you for lunch. Nice, get the anti-air with the roundhouse.
No AA. Ron, bless the toe. What's he gonna do? Come over the top. Yeah. Shadow counter, but double hit by minion and Gargos. Called getting jumped. Fight back.
Yep, there you go. And that's when things start to get real frustrating, when you're fighting Gargos and the minions are just constantly invading your space, not really giving you much room to breathe.
He ended up getting both the minions out of there, man, but is it too little too late? We'll find out. I go for the air grab, not gonna be able to get it. Chron gets the touch. Ultra instantly, and we got 3-1. Dog Chronicle, my bad. Lagger, Dog Chronicle going over Pharroh Yami. Pharroh Yami, good to see him. That's gonna be the end of his run right there. Oh man. But this right here is for show tough. We got two grapplers going at it. A pseudo grappler with a parry up against a true grappler. Tal's gonna go with the General Raam here. And this is something I feel like I've heard. Now I don't know if I'm saying this right. If they say it's even or if they say that Raam beats Hisako. Not Rocky. I don't think he beats Hisako.
Yeah, you don't think so?
No.
Huh?
Not
I don't know. I mean, it's looking a little difficult right now. And I can kind of see it right with Raam having that standing heavy punch going into the light stab there, which keeps him at that safe range.
Yeah, look. All the stuff you say he's got. There's gonna be a nice catch off from after 0. Close it. Everything you say he's got. Like, where's Hisako missing any? Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's got the same stuff. She's got long range buttons. She has a command grab. She has a command grab that will actually beat Raam. Command grab for command grab. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's rough out here. I could possibly give a 5-5, but I don't know.
Maybe. It is.
In the news.
It is, Lucas. Oh, nice stuff there with the crouch heavy punch.
Grab. LetalisVenator is doing a very good job. Beautiful cancel into the grab. Doesn't AA right there. I actually thought that was what he was waiting on. He just let it happen. Now absolute 0 working his way out of the corner. Gonna force LetalisVenator in there. This is a scary situation. This is scary for LetalisVenator.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's gonna hurt. What we got? Jump. He backdashed in the shadow command grab.
Oh my gosh. And that is gonna just tack on the potential damage right now. Wow.
I like it. Real shield.
Which Krill is hitting?
Oh
no!
Didn't get another break. Letalis holding on for dear life right now. What's the play? He gets the low. The block out on the heavy of Letalis. Clutching it out with the Romski. That was a beautiful play at the end. He broke 3 combos that were about to be the end of his days. What a performance.
Yo, that was getting real scrambly. It's like you said, right? For all the things that Raam does, Hisako does just as well. And you start to see shades of that, glimpses of that, right? When Absolute Zero was pretty much staying mobile, even in the midst of Raam's instinct. Because usually when Raam pops instinct, you just run. Like, you don't even try to fight him. You just stay out of the way. And Zero was actually willing to challenge in some of those situations.
He kind of had his back to the corner for a little bit of it, so he kind of had to fight back, but I get what you're saying. He could have ran away. And, you know, you got to do what's best in your head right there. And he had opportunities. It's not like he was losing the exchanges. Letalis' breaker game was on 1,000.
Yeah, they broke, what, 3 sequences in 10 seconds?
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Oh, try to wake up there.
Man.
Oh, try to back up. Try to backdash.
No, I thought he was just going to end it. He went for the lights afterwards. Maybe looking for another lockout. I don't know exactly, but that was not the play. Now he's dealing with Raam in the nooch again. Going to get canceled into a command grab. Walk up low.
Oh.
You. Yeah, you're dead. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, surely you're dead. He low-key didn't even have to get the combo as long as he did.
Yeah,
no
Raam
AA.
is doesn't take much.
Bro, the
Very
one
similar.
chance with his instinct going, bro, I think that's insane damage. Because every time he's stomping you, the potential damage keeps building up, so it makes the Shadow Command Grab hit that much harder. It's crazy. There it is. Cash coming out. I like that. Absolutely. Not putting those lights at the end of that one.
Yeah, instinct and a bar shadow meter on the play though for Letalis. So could very easily steal this back. Starting to happen. Whoa! Call out!
That was good. Letalis was getting really, really buttonsy. Too early on the Ryuzan. It doesn't catch him. The Krill definitely messed up his visual timing. There's a lot of PD on the table here. One touch and Letalis can win this. The dash, wake up, forward dash command grab. Are you crazy?
Seeing the freeze frame, like, nah, I'm getting out. Like, that's cool. Oh, good catch. Good catch! And Letalis again steals another game. And again, right, you said, like, they are letting the combos rock, and they managed to get a lockout situation, but Letalis definitely is letting a lot of one chances slide. Having opportunities here to close out a lot sooner, but manages to get the game regardless.
Dog, on everything I love, Letalis was supposed to lose both those games, but his breakers, his breakers saved him both times.
That is true.
You know, I mean, look, I feel like I say this all the time, anytime you have me on the mic. I think General Raam stinks in this game. I think he's really bad. But if you're gonna play him, you gotta be breaking the way that Letalis is breaking right now.
Fight on.
Yeah, Raam doesn't really have Raam doesn't have the best defense when it comes to like things that you can do in the game. He does have kind of a DP, right? Has some invincibility, but very easy to bait. Oh, sniffs out the Krill Storm there.
That's a scary counter to go for. You know, it's not the worst, because mostly he might dash forward and he's probably gonna grab you. You know, so it's not the worst, but you're also gonna get put into the wrong vortex. He'll be right where he wants to be. But if that time works out for Absolute Zero, Carry again. You know
Understanding.
what? I like it. Absolute Zero says, you know what? We're at the point of the game where I'm about to just condition you up. Make you calm down on these buttons.
Yeah,
Give me that
exactly.
AA.
Yeah, taking a lot of liberties where you shouldn't be. So we're going to be keeping you a lot more honest, right? Dash up, command grab, no more free jumping. Oh, that is not an ideal scenario for sure. Letalis losing a lot of real estate super early on right now. 0.
This is an amazing game. What a throw on Letalis right there. Nice corner with the instinct on. But Absolute Zero is definitely still in the driver's seat. What we got? Yep, that was a tick throw with the low kick into the grab.
Oh,
Opened up with one chance. Yes.
It just looks so painful. Like you have to watch every hit.
Imagine, bro. I guarantee with the armor on, Raam is but surely he's like, there we go. Absolute Zero gonna get on the board. But Raam is for sure, I'm calling like 1,400 pounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
And and this man is stomping the yard on you, dog. Like,
Yeah,
nah.
that's with ease.
With the grace of ease. No
Ribs were
smug.
broken. Yeah, ribs were broken 2 games ago. Yeah, like now he's just caving in your entire chest cavity. You know. It's just...
All right. Here we go. We got 2-1. Absolute Zero with a very dominant game 3. Able to get on the board. And, you know, I would say the adjustment was really just going, you know what, I'm not going to let you press 5 buttons in a row. The parries were there. Going into this next game, what is Letalis' change here? Does Absolute Zero even keep that same style up? Or does he believe the conditioning works?
Well, I feel like, you know, Zero's definitely trying to see if the lesson has been learned, right? Far earlier with the anti-air, they are still very much keeping that range where Letalis, again, has to be a lot more judicious in their approach. But this is where Letalis starts to shine. The up-close game, got some potential damage on there, put up some real estate. But now it's Zero's turn. All right, keeping that range. Yes, great whip punish there from Absolute Zero. You know, Letalis trying to rush in, gets it in.
Come here. Ooh, went for the light, and Absolute Zero was brave there. I mean, he kind of had to. He's gonna stomp you out. Throwing the Shadow Command Grab, so. Absolute Zero hanging on by a thread here. Shadow Command Grab.
Yeah, one of those things where the moment you see the shadow, it's pretty much there. If you didn't move already, you're not moving in.
I was literally watching Absolute Zero's bar and wondering when is the instinct pop coming, and was waiting for the moment where we've seen him get a command parry every time, which is the release of the Krill armor right there. As he sees he doesn't cancel it, he just goes ahead and pops instinct and parries it. That's very good, utilizing it for that reaction right there.
Yeah, this is close to instinct though, so if they can get a clean hit here, they definitely get a chance to potentially close the match out.
Ooh, canceled into the toes.
And Letalis is not getting a lot of anti-airs off at the moment, you know. It seems like Absolute Zero's been able to just jump for free.
Yeah, he's more so AAing when he has a read more than reacting to Absolute Zero's jumps. Yeah. Nice, he's gonna get big damage right here. One more command grab.
Oh, no.
What? I don't even understand why that didn't work. Did he dash? He can't dash under that.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter.
Dash from that either.
Bro, hold up. Bro, why is it? Nah, somebody in the chat, I swear I had to have missed something. I had to have missed something. What the heck was it?
So apparently Hisako was also command grabbing. We just couldn't tell because there's 50,000 krill flying around the screen. One of the worst in the game. And now all of a sudden, the rules just magically change. You know, the character got like a whole new kid, I guess. I don't know. It seems pretty much the same to me, but you know, moving on. We got Chronicle against SVM rocking the Shin Hisako this time around, so we're gonna see how SVM adapts. because, you know, that is part of the plan when it comes to Arya and her scheme.
Yeah, these two, they've been playing each other for a very long time. So many tournament sets against each other. I mean, it's countless at this point. Wow. I don't know why I thought that wasn't going to reach. What a block from Chronicle right there on the side switch.
Oh.
Tried to go for a counter breaker. No good. And SBM on the offensive. Shadow counter. I got something for that, brother. Gonna push him into the wall. Grab. Yes.
You know, something to be said about tonight. You know, we've been seeing a lot of counter breaker activity in these matches, and sometimes you may not see that at all because there are players in the game that just flat out just don't go for them. Base example, for example, right? He rarely ever goes for counter breakers, but then you have players like, you know, young Nicholas back when he was playing, right? He would break almost every time and dare you to counter.
Dog, that's the weird part about him. It's like he seemed like he just broke everything, and then you couldn't find when he was trying to break. Like you could not counter break.
Nope.
It was nonsense.
It's super frustrating to deal with, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And also frustrating to deal with is this Arya. Gets the touch, goes into the shadow, gonna get some nice damage here on a one-touch cash out. Huh?
Putting the base to the face, SVM being forced to deal with a lot of shenanigans here with the flying knee. Oh, shotgun.
There was a time in that match when SBM was doing very, very well, right? It was just an onslaught at the end when the scramble started to get into Chronicle's favor. I like to liken the way that Chronicle plays Killer Instinct specifically. I liken it to how Sonic Fox plays every game. Sonic Fox might not be better than you in Ninja. Might not cook you in the corner the best, you know, even though his corner game is crazy. But in the scramble, Sonic Fox never loses the scramble. And Prawn in this game particularly, he just wins the scramble all the time. So once it became scrambly, SVM melted.
Yeah, and some players are like that, right? Some of them actually want the scramble. They try to force it and try to get it going as soon as possible because it's in those moments where your deductive reasoning as a player starts to not necessarily deteriorate, but it simplifies. And you start to really weigh just a couple select choices in what to do in that case, if any. Sometimes you might just freeze up and say, you know what, I don't know what this is. I'm just going to wait. And it is in those moments, right, where Chronicle's already swinging at you with something, and if you're not even checking for that, then you're just pretty much getting blown up the entire time.
Yep. You said it better than I could have, brother. Now we're in here.
You know,
play here. SVM.
That's the case, you know. I don't know. They keep calling you, right?
You're silly. Side switch. Goes for the overhead. And nice block from Ron. What we got? Coming on over. What's happening?
ET.
Oh, I love that to force the corner. And I love that from SVM also to get out of the corner, but the chase down from Chronicle. Scramble situation once again. He's just able to make a swift decision and keep the pressure on. Beautiful DP. SVM try to go for the sweep, but the backdash is good. Hands are coming in hot.
Yeah, but again, we adapt or we die. I see hands on the ground. Oh, I'm going to take to the skies. SVM understanding that Chronicle was pretty much waiting that moment out, just trying to get the timing right, but SVM immediately reacted.
Yeah, that was genius. The setup from Kron was really good. He put the trap out, the fireball out, and then jumped over, and then SVM just being smart, knowing he's gonna go clean over the beam and catch him out of the sky. That was so many layers on that one from both players. SVM looking amazing right now. Ooh, short little combo. That is a DP bait if I ever seen one. He's making what he can't do. He keeps on trying the DP. It's not gonna happen, brother. That is real.
That spacing is very clean right now for SVM. Wow, what a backdash. All right, keeping the pressure up, right? Oh, gets in immediately. Chronicle getting an early lockout here. Is gonna go ahead and cash that out. Pretty much anybody's game. Health is mostly on par because even though Chronicle has 2 health bars, those bars are made of glass.
I was just watching Split today.
Ah, nice.
No! Oh, shotgun demon to fall right into the hand.
Yes. Yeah, Glass is great.
Oh yeah.
Split still might be my favorite though. I'm just, you know, I'm a James McAvoy fanboy. You know, it is what it is.
Dude doesn't give enough credit. Oh, does it confirm off the crouch medium kick? SVM trying to make something shake here. Oh, getting a little overzealous there, and that's gonna be Ultra. Whiffed. That was probably the worst whiff of the whole set. Might have been one of the worst whiffs of the night, because that does put you down 2-0 versus Chronicle. And I mean, he's already the #1 seed here. He's the scariest player in the bracket. Even though SVM's one of the best, like, you don't want to go down in this situation.
Yeah, Chronicle, again, you know, is one of those tried and true players. And then, like we said earlier, the scramble, right? They waited for that moment. They were ready at that moment, right? When it was kind of dicey there, a little unsure, and immediately had the perfect response with the shadow. So Chronicle taking that, moving on here. And we've seen this happen before. Chronicle has won from the loser side. So you got to be careful. You got to watch. So it's going to see what SVM's choice is here. They are going to have to lock in for the rest of the set.
Yeah,
taking their time.
Do you go? Yeah. Do you just go with the Rash and just fight top tier with top tier? I don't know. I feel like that might be the best play. Even though that Shin Hisako is so good. But I always feel like when I watch these two go head to head, it just, even if it's barely, the Shin Hisako just falls slightly short. I really think I see better performances versus Chronicle from SVM with the Rash.
All right, Chronicle being a lot more active in their spacing here, pretty much trying to walk SVM down. SVM's doing a great job, though, of taking Calamity and turning it into a victory. You know, pretty much was dealing with potential corner pressure and was easily able to turn the tide and actually flip that spacing into their advantage. Oh! Again, the scramble. Ready for the scramble. Ready for the scramble.
It was a great play there from SVM. He got the hit, but doesn't confirm it, and then you put yourself back to the wall. But either way, Kron didn't get too much off of that situation, and he is at a huge health deficit at the moment. Trying to get the crouch heavy at the end of that. Nothing doing. Oh, was that right there? No. Okay, cool.
Well, it is now.
Not good. 47%, very good damage. Chronicle, after me saying he was down big, neutralizes that lead a little bit. Nice VP SVM. Oh my goodness!
I know you want out. I know you want out, and that's what we saw there. SVM just constantly cranking that slash, knowing that Chronicle was trying to jump out in the first place. And the Chronicle doesn't quit. We are swinging.
For the fence. Good defense.
Chip.
Go high again.
Oh,
yes.
What a response.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a little too hard to block.
All
that
right.
was a little too hard to block.
Got to play perfect here. Next hit, we'll do it. Yo, what if that landed? That'd have been crazy. They probably would have lost the game there. I ain't gonna hold you. If that blind D would have landed, probably would have been it. Because then it would have been a DP bait into Shadow.
It could have turned into a little something, but SVM with the immaculate game number 3. So, and we turned it into a 2-1. And we did see SVM with the turnaround game earlier. Almost brought it back versus Alex. So, you know, no stranger to being down 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. All of these players in top 8 have been in these situations before, right? They're all vets here, all OGs. So the winner of this will be facing off against LetalisVenator in the losers semifinal. And of course, we got winners finals, which will be Roman22 facing off against NotAlexV. Wolf versus Rash coming soon here on TNS.
Definitely gonna be in the building in a moment. Nice defense, but got the toes blessed and no break attempt, and it's just a little bit of damage. I don't think that was worth it. Throwing that shadow at the end of that. That shadow counter right there from SVM is definitely worth it. Gonna get the knockdown. We're gonna get a front side cross up, back side. What are we gonna get? It was backside with the back dash.
We're not getting any of that. That's what we're saying.
Space. Beam's gonna hit, but Brown is luckily for SVM, but still gets opened up. Gonna go for the empty low.
Oh
no.
Oh no. And that's gonna be a body? Yes, it is.
So gonna lose the best body he has. I mean, well, best body when you have the full tree. I think this is for sure the best body.
Yeah, especially dealing with Shin Hisako, right? Because Shin Hisako has to be careful with the zoning. And here we go. We're gonna get a freeze frame.
Oh no! Got rid of the ghost. I thought he was gonna get hit by the spirit on the way up.
Yep, gotta be careful there. Yep, gotta be careful there. Keeping it simple is the game plan here. Trying to chip out.
Like, he used his whole instinct for all that chip, but you know, didn't overcommit. But man, we'll see if it. All right, there we go. I was gonna see if it really paid off, or if he was about to eat a ton of damage from SVM on that last little pixel break. Got it. Yep. Does not get the counter breaker. SVM switch sides. Front side.
Chronicle's able to get that real estate for themselves. They definitely are going to build up another instinct. So they could potentially set up a situation where they could kill with chip here. And it looks like they're getting the opportunity that they need. That is going to be a lot of damage. Chronicle in the driver's seat. SVM needing to find a way here. Chronicle is on set point. And there you have it there. The zoning. Yeah, we're out of there. All right, here we go. The shenanigans. Yep, you got to deal with it. Make a choice. And there it is. Instinct on the board. Anybody's game. Instinct for Chronicle, so very much could turn into a shooting gallery.
Yeah, I feel like he might want to just wait for a touch, or he's trying to DP on a teleport. Yeah. This is gonna be good.
Yep, just forcing him to waste that meter. Yep.
All right, here we are. And still, let's get pop air to air. Overhead. Maybe he's saving the instinct for a DP. Doesn't matter. Ultra, here we are. There we go. Chronicle holding on. Getting that 3-1 versus SVM. That last game, can't lie, was probably the best game of the night. Those two were playing so smart. The things that I saw SVM doing in that match, the things that Chronicle was doing in that match, the poise, the patience to not overextend when he popped the instinct, the mix-ups, the layers of mix-ups and the changes that we saw down the line from SVM in that match. Beautiful.
It's just okay, or is this awful? Pick a different character.
That is for sure.
Listen.
All right, we're in the building. We are on the training stage. These two are not training. They are fighting for grand finals. Roman, that wolf out, he was doing pretty good at the beginning, but now he's going to have to hold some of this corner carrying damage from Sir Rashington. Coming over the top of it. Beautiful. Hey, Roman ready for it.
All right, here we go. Pretty much even on the health, but LetalisVenator starting to run away with it. Oh. Yeah, got to be a lot more careful. Now we're playing with a character that does have a very strong reversal. Yep, going for the setup there with the overhead. Got to test it out. You know, one of those things where it's not the worst decision to make in that case. However, speaking of bad decisions, Roman is going to eat a lot here. That's going to be health bar. LetalisV taking the first round.
Yep. Oh, it makes me wonder. I mean, we're very early here, but it makes me wonder if he's gonna try the left rights that he did on Letalis earlier, or is Rash's jab too strong? Like, is that what he's worried about, or maybe the boot itself? I don't know. He really hasn't went for it. He does get the toes right here. Spin the bar. Kept it short. Gonna spin the other bar to seal the deal. Not mad at that. You know what? Yeah. You get Rash's bar out of there, and you can rebuild your bar. I'm not mad at that one bit, but he's just gonna have to block that lasso mix up from the.
Or not.
Block one more.
Like, or not.
He beat the mess out of that. I see it.
Right. Again, Roman, one of the strongest points of their gameplay is their ability to keep the opponent honest via anti-airs, and already having it on the landing as well. Getting in there with the slide. Oh, how did they make it out of there?
I don't know. That jump was crazy. The way that it... I think the media was just a little late. The media was just a little late.
It was already happening. Yeah. They just snuck in there. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a real one.
Oh, yeah. Got the trick combo. And we get the reset. Oh, we get the lockout. That is not good there. 2 bars to spare.
He really won with that situation. Super Rob. He walked in like SpongeBob with the sock on his head. Put the money in the bag. Put it.
And those breaks, those lockouts were definitely the sign of the end times. Roman pretty much looked like they had it in the bag, but that is the nature of this game. 2 wrong choices, 2 wrong decisions, and you can immediately be placed on the back burner. Force back to character select screen here. Roman trying to get the game back, but LetalisVe capitalizing on that.
That is a heartbreaker for Roman, but let's see if he keeps his mental together right now. Getting cooked up in the corner, does have a good AA and turns the tables, but a backdash. LetalisVe. Solid defense until he got touched right there. What we got?
Yeah,
get the toes off
plus
here
frames. Yep, give me that plus. Yep.
Locked out. It's gonna be some solid damage to the spin bar. No. Surprising.
Yeah, Roman's gonna have to be careful with these combos now because the lockouts are starting to add up for sure. However,
talk about a lockout. Got your ass.
There it is, Roman getting the first hit there, getting the first round, and still has some instinct to spare. LetalisVe doing a great job there, just keeping Roman contained until the instinct runs out.
Man, these two are going back and forth with breaker after breaker. Gotta wonder how many counter breakers we're gonna have tally up at the end of this set. It's a good air-to-air, but another jump from Alex is gonna make it work out. Hey, Roman said, "Get out the airspace, homie. I control this." He is the U.S.
Like somebody
Air Force.
went to it looks like somebody went to basic school of anti-airs there.
Good.
Huh.
Hey, again.
Nice.
Stop jumping on me. No, he doesn't get that one. Okay, understand it.
Yeah, like it was an awkward angle, right? Like it could very much go against you.
I get not being ready for it and not being willing to, because maybe if he didn't press a button and you did it too early, we would have whipped. All right, you got the throw, 2 bars of meter, instinct, block. No, he's gonna go ahead and reversal it. Which sides? Oh my goodness, the crouch medium from LetalisVe. It is a robbery again. Oh my goodness. He has counter breaker.
All you had to do was wait. All you had to do was wait. Oh my gosh. And oh my goodness. And in all timelines, the end result is still the same. A lockout victory for LetalisVe, securing game number 2. Roman definitely has to get that together because that is a very, very bad sign there. That's not something you want to get left with, right? Because for all intents and purposes, they're doing a lot of things right. They are cleanly anti-airing. They are getting their setups. They're optimizing their damage, utilizing, the one chances, switching up their combos, everything else. It's just in those last final moments. And Rash is a scary character, so you have to understand. But you have to wait.
Last game was the problem with that last game was he was too scared of Alex. He waited too much, right? So we got a delayed wake up crouch medium. That's what won Alex that game. The other situations afterwards, cool. They sealed the deal. But what won him the game was that crouch medium on wake up. And if Roman meaties right there, I know he was scared of the wake up boot and things like that. But if you're gonna give a delayed wake up, give him time for a delayed wake up, you still gotta place something on him once you see he doesn't press it. And that was what they
gotta have that confidence in the game plan for sure. Roman, however, showing us some renewed confidence as they have a very early lead here. LetalisVe gonna have to do a lot of work, but instinct on the table with some meters, so very doable. Oh, and there it is, the double overhead. All right, Time for the shenanigans. Oh, the.
I guess you don't normally get to hear all that stuff.
Oh my god.
The setup was disgusting.
That was
What were you
that was kind of jacked up. That was kind of messed up. I'm not even gonna hold you. But again, very doable.
Cheating.
This character, anything is possible. Listen.
Roman's got 2 bars, but it seems like he hasn't gotten a play for at least like 20 seconds, maybe 30.
Yeah, but
Finally
again,
getting something off.
yeah, Roman's awareness again is still very strong, right? Like, they only need one clean opportunity. As you saw that against Letalis. Like Letalis keeping the pressure up, did a lot of damage, had him on the ropes, and then Roman got one clean hit. And you see them looking for it, right? You saw the crouch button there. Yep, you saw another one. Alex knows it.
His grabs are getting baited crazy right now. Oh, he's got the corner. Shadow counter instantly from LetalisVenator. Oh my goodness. On the way. Oh, he was knocking on the door of a 3-0. And now Roman has an opportunity to switch sides. They still combo, so he didn't get to keep that one alive. And I don't think that's what he wanted. A little early on the button. Oh my God. And once again, LetalisVenator holding on to the last thread of the match for the 3-0 victory versus Roman. And Roman's still alive, gonna go down to losers finals. But that is gonna be that boy LetalisVenator in grand finals. Ooh, what a thunk.
Quote unquote mistakes, right? It's always a will they, won't they moment when it comes to these combos. So again, you know, the mental stack, whatever you want to call it, is just one of those things you have to keep in mind in addition to everything else. But speaking of resource and composure, resource management and composure, we got Chronicle facing off against LetalisVenator. We got my robot family and me facing off against the Great Wall of Spirits. This is a run back, folks. You know, Letalis was the one to actually send Chronicle to losers. So. Oh my gosh. And now it kind of makes sense. This is one of the dangers in this matchup. Gargos pretty much has the ability to one-shot all of Arya's bodies. All right, good backdash, gets to confirm. No more chunks on the board for Gargos. Gets the counter breaker. That is going to be a huge boon for Chronicle here. All right, here we go. Chronicle has the opportunity to keep Gargos contained. Instinct for instinct, bar for bar, flow for flow. Stores a chunk here. However, loses it immediately. Letalis is trying to do the best they can to keep up the armor. So they have a way out against Arya, but Chronicle is doing a great job of checking them for that, essentially. Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Can't take too many more of those. And that's why the matchup looks the way it does. You know, you can see Arya is just overwhelming Gargos, just constantly peppering him with these beams, these pulses, these blows, these combos. Also, they can land that one critical, juicy, big damage hit.
Yeah, he's able to just keep him from having chunks a lot of the time. Wow, just rips the Superman punch instantly.
That one. Wait, was that opener ender? No, there's no, it wasn't opener ender.
No. He did one extra roll at the end.
Okay, I'm about to say, like,
close out.
I'm sorry, the shotgun. He's like, oh, that's done. All right, you're done. That's enough. That's what that deal was. That's enough. You got your stuff off. All right, you got your shit off. All right, that's enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say there at the end, like, Letalis had a chance. I don't get why he went for. He should have just went and had rocked the combo out, because there's no point in trying to get chunks. You can't eat another hit no matter what. You're still gonna eat the damage through the armor. He should have just tried it and tried to see if he could kill Chronicle, lock him out or something, man. That was all he had.
Listen, anybody's game in that situation, and You know, for all intents and purposes, Letalis may have felt that they had Chronicle condition. However, for anyone who has experience fighting against this player, Chronicle is one of the hardest people to condition in this game. Cat is always moving. You saw it earlier against SBM. They literally killed themselves they took the damage on purpose just so they wouldn't have to deal with Shin Hisako's instinct.
Right.
They said no.
What in the world was that? He did the medium shoulder, the headbutt move, got clapped. Why am I blanking right now? What is that called? Arya, the headbutt. I'm blanking. What is it called?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh no! It's all good. Either way, we know what we're talking about. All right, so we're gonna do a jump over again. Try to get him opened up. No sir. Snatch of runes. Go for the that move right there. I don't know why my brain's not allowing me to remember the name of it. Yeah, for sure break that. I like that from Letalis.
Yep, we're gonna get in with the club. Stay away from me, you Jezebel. Oh.
You Jezebel.
Oh. All right, here we go.
Crescendo. There we go. Man, I could not think of that. All right, got the stomp.
Is doing a great job of being very active in this case. A little too active there. Gets caught jumping back. Wall is still up, which means that you're trapped in here with me as well. Letalis trying to find a way to use it. One more knockdown, and that should be it.
That was a beautiful backdash. I'm going to go for Kron. Jumping. No armor on deck for Letalis. Trying to set something up. Kron just looking for one good touch, but the defense has been super solid right here in this corner from Letalis. Yep, Superman punch. He saw the button coming out. Double dash instantly on Wake Up. Kron, no fear in his heart.
At all. And again, you know, Letalis is looking for that one big hit, right? And they've landed it a few times, but Chronicle is doing a great job of adjusting and just essentially keeping Letalis at those points where the moment they're thinking about doing something, Chronicle's already occupying that space.
Good.
Yeah, as you can see right there, right? Letalis was thinking about it. He was thinking about trying to get something going, but Chronicle is just flat out timing Letalis at this point.
The world cannot rely on
Yep. Painful. You know, he kind of just locked him in that corner and said, the game's done, brother. You don't get to play anymore. It was so many times you just saw Letalis trying to find the right play to get out, but he's just too big of a body. Arya's playing the right spacing, Chronicle is, and he's had him on straight lockdown, had him in Alcatraz. And he's gonna stick with the Aganos one more time, maybe? I don't know. Maybe you go Tusk if you're going for damage output, and being able to take out bodies fast. I mean, if you play Tusk, why not try it? I feel like that's a good play. But we'll see what he does, what he chooses to do. Either way, Chronicle almost has a 3-0 victory. He might be on the way to fight Roman, and we'll see if Letalis is gonna be able to reverse 3-0 this bad boy. And he sticks with the Agi, gold all on my wrist. Sit down. Where you think you're going? Come here. Sit down again. Stop jumping. Rip one chunk away. That was a good one. And there goes the other. And now, chunkless, but swifter. Letalis stuck in this corner, trying to get out. Puts one more chunk on, and just fighting back against the wall. Nice jump in light, but an instant light break from Chronicle, recognizing that he can only go into light from that jump in.
Oof. Here we go. All right, Chronicle doing a great job of avoiding the Superman punch this time, knowing that Letalis wants out. The club normals get me every time. It's just so disrespectful. Like, get your ass out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I love it.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I love it. He definitely beat the brakes off Arya right there to come back and take this health bar.
I'm about to say something else, but oh, and that is going to, that is a lot of damage right there.
Jump in. There we go. I haven't really seen the jump heavy kick being utilized, but he really hasn't had cornered too often.
Yeah, and that's a tricky break situation, right? Because the spins add an extra hit depending on the strength.
Right here, jump, heavy punch, and LetalisVenator linking up a bit here. Actually getting a chance to play. He's getting to be in the mid screen a little bit more. That does hit. Actually thought it was gonna be a little late, but it does catch the landing frames.
Yeah, keeping the wall there for the pressure. Stacks up, loses.
No shadow counter on that knee. Superman punch. Yes, sir, Bobby.
Yo. Yeah. Like, yo, I'm sick of you. All right, here we go. Instinct on the board. Chronicle has to play perfect.
Yeah, he went for the jab. It looked like the grab animation, but it was obviously jab because grab would have won that situation. And LetalisVenator getting on the board. 1, 2. Chronicle's way.
All right, LetalisVenator starting to show signs of life here, keeping things going. However, they are locked into Aganos for the remainder of this set. So Chronicle having the ability to test things out, see what their options are. You know, Chronicle has a few different characters.
Fight on.
A few different characters, but at this point, it's just no point. Just rock it out with the Arya. You know, that was a masterclass
Listen,
from.
remember
LetalisVenator
Shadow
in that
Jago
last round,
Chronicle. All right, I'm just saying.
Oh, Shadow Jago Chronicle's good. I feel like in this matchup and what he's already shown himself he can do, there's just no reason to switch. Ripped him out of the combo in.
Yeah, signaled the drone right before that hit landed, so the bot went and did his thing.
Nice break from LetalisVenator.
All right, get the block there. That was
Right,
kind of smart on the.
interesting.
Wow, no, you were just slightly off. Had the right idea, but the wrong timing, and they are going to get chunked up on a Sunday. All right, Chronicle.
Double chunked up on a Sunday afternoon.
Well, it's more than 2, you know, so I was just gonna keep it simple.
No, I like it. I knew where you was going.
All right, here we go. Chronicle doing their due diligence. Still has access to the boost body. Utilizing the instinct here.
Both of them really trying to play with the instincts. He's trying to use his glove to keep him at bay. He's doing a pretty solid job. Hasn't eaten too much damage. Double overhead. Bop, 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 bop. All right, what's the move? Overhead again, and LetalisVenator's ready.
Damage can't block forever. Gets dunked on. Overhead. Oh, you had to break.
Double neutral jump. And then caught pressing something with the grenade arc and straight into Ultra Chronicle. 3-1 over LetalisVenator. That'll be a 4th place finish for LetalisVenator here in the bracket. Contain Chronicle and keep him from getting that mix off, getting that crazy stuff off.
Yeah, for sure. So you're going to be seeing a lot of zoning here, a lot of keep away already with the bombs and the beams. Keeping it short. And you're already seeing the lockouts there from Roman. That is not the best thing here because you saw earlier against NotAlexV, that is literally what cost them the set. Those lockout opportunities stacking up. Yeah, you can already see Roman fishing.
Locking out.
Brains, baiting the DP. And a counter breaker.
So, you know, at this point, I think we can clearly say from watching him, Roman is he's a momentum player. Like he'll defend as long as he needs to because he knows once he gets rolling, he will get that health up off him. And I like that. So, look, right, he bided his time, walked almost all the way back to the corner, overhead into a counter breaker. This guy is on fire right now. Throws a little bit of extra stank on that. Boom, bam. What's the play here? Dash through? No. Overhead right after running straight into Kron's chest. And that is a huge lead built out of nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely right. And it's actually a lot of the same that Chronicle was using against LetalisVenator, just occupying those spaces right as Chronicle is looking to put something out there. So Roman did a good job again, like you said, like we said earlier. Every round they're gathering information. Like every moment they're gathering information. So already capitalizing off of those chances that Chronicle is taking, immediately pretty much trying to close out the round here, but Chronicle fighting back. Oh, yeah.
Hey, come here. Side switch recap. A quick little ender, ultra ender. He actually could have ultimated him, but you know what? Competitive integrity. You hear that, Jago?
That phrase. That phrase. All right, so that was a very, very clean game one there from Roman. Very strong stuff there. Counter Breaker City. You've been seeing it all night, folks. These counter breakers are nothing to play with. If you can get it, you get it, you got it. It is all about getting into your opponent's head. It's all about what they think, what they know, what they're willing to do.
Look at him being a little bit more aggressive. What would you do to get out the corner? Boom.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get out here. Bust out with the DP. Now managing the corner for themselves. Chronicle trying to get something going there. Tried to bait the DP again, but got clipped.
Goodness, the grab after the overpower. This man is on a tear.
Yeah, Roman keeping it very simple, you know, just waiting it out. Not really looking to take too many liberties because Chronicle is already doing that for them. So they're just pretty much waiting on those chances to blow Chronicle up. You see on those DP baits, the choices in when to anti-air.
Yeah, the places that he decides he wants to anti-air. It's like, I feel like he could, man, double side switch. Crown wasn't ready for that. Forget what I'm talking about. He talking to these hands right now. Front side, grab. Oh, come here. Front side again. No switch. Oh. Just back off. I love the patience in this offense.
Oh, wait a minute. Challenge the crossover. First time we've seen that. Oh, and the overhead is paying dividends for Roman right now.
Telegraphed the forward dash with like a couple little stutters. He didn't get the input fast enough, and Kron was ready. And that was a great break, but Kron now is finally getting to play the game for a second. Ooh, no, stopped right there.
Yeah, Roman understanding that Chronicle likes to be on the move a lot, right? Likes to wiggle around, you know, likes to play around with those awkward angles and force you to come to them. So Roman's doing a great job of just maintaining advantage, not even going for any real serious mix-ups, just making sure that they keep you still.
He spent all the meter for this. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. That was a lot of damage. Tries to go for a grab. This body's dead. He didn't DP that, bro.
All right,
he was too far for the
on
grab.
The table.
Instinct's here for Kron, but Shadow Ragged Edge is here for Roman. So we'll see if he decides to sneak that in there at some point. Oh! What a break.
All right, but this is blade assisted, so. Oh, what last hit to do it? Oh my gosh.
That is actually how we just watched Letalis die, and I'm trying to figure out if you're not going to get chipped out, what are you pressing? I know he just tried to shadow counter, but I don't know what Letalis did. What are you pressing after he does crouch immediate punch? Like what? Like let that rock, man. You can get your turn back. He doesn't have instinct anymore or anything. Unfortunate. I feel like that was Roman's game to win right there. Once he defended against the instinct of Kron, but Kron ended up coming away with it. We got 1-1.
You know, for what it's worth, they might have been trying to restagger there, you know, because Chronicle doesn't always pull the trigger on those crouch immediate punches. So might have been trying to hard read a stagger and again, like with Roman's case, try to do a shadow counter, but Letalis try to just put an outright button out there. So, you know, Chronicle understanding those scramble moments again when they want to get out of there. And again, Chronicle trying to create the scramble. Roman is doing a great job of just containing the chaos, just making sure that Chronicle is forced to play straight up in this game.
That's what Roman's been doing to everybody, man. He's just been making you honest. That's what it is. He's making you play honest. Right now, no meter on deck. That was a good attempt at a check from Chronicle. You know, that's a show that you've been on Street Fighter 6 check and drive rush.
Right. Too much DJ on the brain.
Too much DJ on the brain. All right. He is really not allowing Roman to do much, but the instinct popped into overpower, knows he has to go through the projectile with the meter, but the counter breaker's no good. Overhead. Now you're dead. All right, back into the nooch.
We're putting base to the face as we are getting in there right now. Chronicle trying to build up as much real estate as possible because, again, these combos are gonna hurt. Oh, which way you gonna go?
That sequence right there. It's like when Roman really gets cooking, he's not like pressing the whole game, but when he gets cooking, he's leaving there with about 50. He's Denzel Washington. I'm leaving here with something.
Right. And I do like that Chronicle makes sure to opt to keep the blade body last because this is the body that's actually going to give him the best chance against Wolf. You got the neutral right with the blade. You have instinct close. Just have to hope that they don't kill you here, and it looks like they got it.
Ooh,
yeah,
suicide
freeze frame.
The jab confirmed.
They knew.
Yeah, he saw the dash animation on the instinct pop. What a jump out after calling the assist. Now, the moment where Roman, yeah, he could have got chipped out, man. He's got to make his way over. Yeah, it's a wrap. He knew. He got off the ground, no blocking. I understand it.
The world cannot rely on
I understand it. You know, let me speak to the chat real quick. Devil, what wolf in existence has ever just confirmed openers? They reset, bro. That's what they do. That's the game plan, homie. You get out of here, Devil. That's because you're not playing wolf right, bro.
Wow.
Confirming openers. What are you doing?
Imagine confirming your damage not being the correct way to play a character. What you converted that? Ah, you're tripping, trash.
Exactly, conversions. What are you doing, bro?
Right.
Reset that, man.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you really playing Wolf if you don't do 4 resets in your quote-unquote? Check out this sick combo I made on Twitter. The counter keeps resetting somehow. Like, why does it keep going to 3?
Nah, that's funny. We're in this one. Kron in game number 4. Kron down, pretty healthy bit of health, and now he's gonna lose a body because definitely wasn't breaking that one. I could already see it coming a mile away. Roman, nice lead with a corner push. He's gonna back off to try to keep his space. He tried to keep the space. I understand what he was doing, but now we got Kron fighting out, and now we're back in the mid-screen. Tusk. EP into the cancer.
Oh,
The
great.
first button that came out with the body switch. No way, bro.
No shot. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
That
Roman's
was
pissed.
actually
Roman's
fire.
pissed. He's like, nah, this gotta stop. This has to stop.
Yeah. Roman, like, I know you did not just.
Yeah, that.
No, you did not just style on me like that.
And
He
you know,
literally
there's a
paused.
smile on Chronicle's face right now. Even if they lose this game, they're like, yeah, I got you. I got you. That just got on your nerves. Oh, it just got on your nerves. I know I'm on your nerves. And here we go. Chronicle trying to mount the comeback.
So, I mean, looking at this, here's the problem here. He does have his instinct, but he has the one body that's like, I don't know, like what does this body even do with instinct, right? Like, and he's gonna have to make such a long comeback, taking off this first bar. He pops the instinct right there, tried to backdash, gets clipped. 2 to 2. And there it is. You know, this is still competitive integrity, bro. He tried to style on you. He tried to switch bodies on you, bro. This works. This works.
That's the honorable way to go about it.
I rock with it, man. I'm here for it.
All right,
we are
we
here
go.
for game number 5. Roman versus Da Chronicle. These two have been slugging it out. Some rounds have portions that are landslides. Some games are straight landslides, like the one we just watched. But for the most part, Very, very close competitive play between these two. We're going to see what they bring to the table in this final one.
Yep, absolutely. So, chat, who you got in your corner? You got Chronicle, you got Roman, you got the boy, the legend, the myth, all of that, facing off against one of the heaviest hitters TNS has seen to date. Macron is nasty, yo. But I rock with it.
The lockdown. He finally is able to fly out, come right back in for the re-entry. Now Kron has the corner side. I like that. Roman tried to forward dash out. Like, they're trying to switch sides constantly.
Yeah, and we're slugging right now. Both of these players have been swapping corners. All right, fair enough. You know, good little check to see what you're willing to do. Yeah, Chronicle now just trying to create some space. Roman did a great job there punishing. Oh, good stuff.
Utilizing his instinct perfectly there to optimize the combo, to make sure that he can make his way over the cancels on the runs and running over there. He just did so well with that instinct usage. And now, Kron right back at him, tit for tat. Let's see what he's going to be able to do with his instinct.
All right, went for the meaty there. The music is great. This is absolutely a horror movie. Y'all thought this was a fighting game? No. This is a slasher flick.
I like how you say it's a slasher flick after he takes the body with the sword body, right? It's perfect.
Yeah, you know.
Forward throw. We got. So now you gotta stay right there on plus. Ooh, dash up. He didn't get the confirm there, but that dash up crouch medium was great. Knowing that Roman wasn't gonna check it is crazy.
Oh. Yeah, but we checked that. Blocked the DP. Ooh. Oh, that was. I don't know if that crouching heavy punch was something else. I don't know. That was a little late.
Ooh, tried to bait the shadow counter. He did bait it, but those are buttons too quick. And now Kron, full combo here. Oh. And brave break from Roman.
Anybody's game. Roman has to be careful.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
One
final body. Final round. Yo, they grabbed that dog. All right, yep. Nope, we're not playing with our food. We are getting out of there. No. I absolutely agree. 1000%. This character has a bar. Yeah. Yo, if that would have worked. Ooh.
I understand it. It's like, which shadow do you want to use? He could have reversaled right there. He could have shadow eclipse. That would have worked.
This game literally saved me from homelessness. I'm not even joking.
Hey, when it be like that, it be like that.
Yeah.
And when it is like that, it is Clown versus LetalisV. We've seen it a million times, but it's different every time. We're going to see what we get here, which is a lockout corner game. Nice little damage here. And Kron definitely taking control of the start of this game, but we know Alex is one of those type of players that he can easily run games with. He knows how to make decisions.
That's why you cannot let him play. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I'm going to play anyway. Headphones, you are ridiculous. I'm mad you said that. I literally just watched some Smiling Friends yesterday.
Oh, nice forward throw, and there it is. We're gonna get in the health bar. That's what I'm saying, man. When Alex gets going, he can run back any situation that you put him in and just make it look like it never happened.
Right, just erase all your hard work. Just like,
yep.
Well, oh, wait a minute. Ooh. All right, here we go. Pretty much even. Oh, almost. So close. Oh, that was a good grab there. You know, a lot of times people tend to opt for just immediately pressing the button to take your turn back and go for a stagger. Just grab them. You already know they know that they're unsafe or that they're negative and their turn is over. So, you know, throw it out there.
I wonder how optimal that play that Kron's doing right there is, canceling the forward heavy off of into the DP right there after he calls a beam. It's the third time I've seen him do it this tournament. It's only doing about 30%, but maybe maybe it's the most optimal version. I don't know. Nice air-to-air into the grab before the blade comes through. And there it is. Crawdon's taking game number 1. From the loser side. Y'all have seen TNS enough. Y'all know how this goes. Cron needs to win a set, reset the bracket, and then go holla at LetalisV for the final set. Alex only has to win 1, but Cron takes the first set.
No, and that is the thing about first of all, $27.50 contribution. Fight Stick, appreciate you for hitting up that Matcherino. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Putting us at a smooth 100. Again, folks, the Matcherino is still live. So just as you're seeing on your screen there, you want to go ahead and open up your hearts and help these hard-working players out. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. There is no, maximum or minimum amount. You can just put $1 in there.
Get a cent if you want. And there's also the free quest. Don't forget about that. Cron, good start here. But the break on the heavy is going to make him locked in the corner versus Rash. Well, it was for a moment, but he was able to weasel his way out. And now, full conversion, spinning both. I don't think I'm ever going to be fond of him spinning both bars to do that. It's never doing an advantage.
I understand that. However, it was a guess for game situation, as you can see here. Well, not guess for game, but guess for round. And against a character like Rash, you have to establish yourself as much as you can, because as you said earlier, right, this is one of those characters that can immediately just undo all the work you've done in the past. So I agree. I don't mind someone cashing out like everything just to try to like make sure that if things go wrong, all I gotta do is just get my turn back one.
They get it. I get it. Cron for sure gets this matchup as he is terrorizing Alex right now. Let me get them toes off you on the empty jump low ski. Push him to the corner.
Oh my gosh, from downtown.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't even care. Yeah, that's those. And the body.
Yeah, that's why I said see you next lifetime. The blade assist was still there, bro. It didn't matter.
Wow,
This dude is gaming.
Yeah, exactly. And this is usually a sign. Like, this is where Chronicle really starts to turn up. When you start to see the free flow, the freestyle, if you will, a lot of those micro changes on the fly. So definitely some good stuff there from Chronicle. You know, a lot of momentum on their side as they are up 2-0 already, trying to wrap things up here. Chronicle, appreciate you taking into consideration our schedules, because you know a brother got work tomorrow morning.
Guys, remember, we're here at the end, dog. It's closeout time. And we got one more game for a reset. I'm pretty sure I was a betting man. I called for Alex to take this one. So let's see. Let's find out. Find out if Cron just keeps up this Thomas the Train etiquette and keeps running down the track on him.
Oh, that was a beautiful check on the run up there, utilizing the crouching medium kick. Nice lockout there. Now, if Chronicle starts to capitalize on those lockout moments and starts tacking on the meter, that's definitely going to be an ugly picture for Alex here. Yep, called the assist in time, stuffs the bust out there.
I can't lie, man. I look at her whole kit and I don't really have a problem with much of it. But that blade assist, just being able to call it out without being with punish for it is insane. Like, it's insane.
It's nerf now. It's fine.
No, sir. That is crazy.
All right, blade body out. Gets the opening. All right, gets the break.
Oh yeah. First hit shadow counter, very good.
Oh, we baited out the counter breaker. We're learning, chat. Oh,
sit down. Who do you think you're pulling up on?
Oh, from deep.
Station.
Yeah, capitalize that for a smooth 33. We're gonna break through that. No.
Counter breaker.
If
This is
that
gonna
pressure
hurt.
don't succeed.
Oh
I
my!
knew that wasn't real. I knew that wasn't real. You try to get the wall splat, you didn't, and you try to go for something else.
The thing is, he could. And the only thing that would have won right there was the DP.
I can hear your voice like, but yeah, but like.
Oh, that was great. I mean, there's certain things that you let slide because you have a huge health, right? And so, like, him DPing right there is not insane because he's winning, and Alex was about to die. But end of the day, these raw DPing right there, bro, you got my brain scrambled.
I completely get it. Listen, I learned a very important lesson from John Nitty as I was watching him play one of my favorite Soul Calibur characters, the Salamel in Soul Calibur 6. It's very simple. Yeah, you're plus, but I know you're gonna go for a big button, so no. I'm just not gonna let you do that. If you're gonna be plus, then you better be plus. Do not think for a simple second I'm gonna let you do your best mix-up or your best button, cause you thinking that because you're plus 4 or 5 or what have you. Like, no. You better keep it guaranteed.
Get rocked,
and they
with
didn't do that.
That's the case in a lot of games. That's the case in a lot of games where you have a situation that it's supposed to be your turn, but if you try to go for something thinking they're going to respect it, that's what it comes down to. Do they respect you? And he did not respect him with the DP, and he ain't respecting none of this jazz with his corner game. LetalisV shredding and embedding after the reset.
Yeah, here we go. LetalisV is pretty much taking notes from Chronicle's gameplay and hitting him a lot with the same stuff here. Nice combo there, not using up too much testing meter.
Yeah, definitely not utilizing too much. He's eating the box.
I just want to know what kind of digestion system this cat has.
It's that of cartoon characters.
Yeah, you know, bottomless pit.
That's it.
It's like back pockets in video games. Who knows where it actually goes, you know?
It got an RPG,
yeah,
semi-automatic, and 17 changes of clothes in your,
you know
your small
pouch.
There goes an Ultra coming up from Kron. My goodness. 1-0 in the reset. This dude Kron is absolutely on fire.
Awesome victory.
All right, here we go.
On fire.
A 4-0 run right now for Chronicle as they take game 1 in Grand Finals, the Reset Edition. LetalisV.
I saw some people in the chat saying maybe he should go to Glay.
Yeah, Glacius.
I don't know if I believe Glay does great against Arya. I think that Alex just has to do a little bit better on the defensive end. I think Kron, honestly, like they're both playing great. I think Kron's just playing a little bit better defense, and then Alex is just getting hit a little bit more. I think that's what it comes down to. And that's what it comes down to a lot of times with these guys. But he does end up going with the Glacius. Dear Lord, that man has 54 stars.
Listen, again, KI lives, KI forever. All right, here we go. Trying to get something going there.
He said, "Get me up out of here, bro." He literally just flew over the whole setup. Didn't want to deal with any of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Chronicle is going to use every bit of Arya's mobility, and oftentimes you see that's how they get their opening, just constantly hovering over the opponent and trying to force them to react to that, right? As opposed to trying to go for their ideal pressure or their ideal response.
This dude, Alex, has actually broke that shadow every time. Every time he's had an opportunity. Nice instinct pop into the Shadow Cold shoulder to not have to deal with the beam assist. That was so clean. Instinct
Yeah,
pop
good,
from Kron. Shadow?
using the freeze
Yes.
frame there to react to the puddle. Oh no, didn't bite on the shadow counter, on the counter breaker.
Alex is definitely looking a lot better here on the Glade. Yeah, he's got a huge lead right now. If you take a look at Kron's health bars, they don't mean much, especially with one of the hardest hitting characters in the game, Glacius, on the board. Safe jump. That DP took a little bit of time to come out. That one is gonna work out. Oh my goodness.
In the grill? Okay, let it rip.
Forward dash yeep.
Oh yeah. See, if I know, then I'm gonna go. Oh, from downtown, LetalisVenator evening up the score.
1-1. The switch of characters finally got him one on the board. So the Glade did do his job. Forward dash yeep. Definitely part of the reason he sealed the deal there. That was the game, brother. And now Chronicle has an opportunity to switch characters. Doubt he will. I'm gonna go back into this and see what we get out of these two, any kind of adjustments. The damage output and the few of those lockouts for Kron, man, the damage output from Glacius is really what put him at a deficit. Hold on. Is this lagger colored Arya right now?
Maybe, not in those new colors. Team spirit. All right, here we go. We're starting to catch those buttons there. Glacius does have the Dawson effect where his limbs do also function as hurt boxes. Oh, try to get something going there. Realizing that LetalisVenator is prone to breaking at the end of the combo as opposed to earlier on.
A little nice punish on the cold shoulder. Make sure you got a little something, and he's going to be able to get out of the corner. Also, AA, but he did kick the blade assist. In the biscuits, my man did 3 cold shoulders.
I'm going to get you. All right. Oh, good bait there on the DP.
Yo, he let that joint rip. Now, he is going to have a lead from that. Shoot him and the assist doesn't want to deal with it. Well, not the
That is
assist,
such a dirty mix-up, yo. Which side?
It doesn't matter which side it is, bro. Just get hit. Doesn't matter.
Here we go, folks. A little bit of a high-tier gameplay right now.
In the world? What's this? Did they desync?
No. Ah.
Are they still playing or did we just... What happened? What happened?
Not sure, because nobody left.
All right, they're gathering information. So I guess we'll find out what that was in a second. That could have been. They're both still in the lobby. I don't know. It's super weird. The match just stopped.
AI not a fan of the training stage. Confirmed.
I don't know why they're hating, man. I kind of like it.
It's a bit too quaint for me.
All they have to do is allow you to play killer. She's a killer. That's all they
Literally
do.
what I was thinking about. Oh yeah, for
Bro,
sure.
this is looking kind of gross. All right. I guess it's cleaning up for them, or maybe it's just from the outside looking. Got it.
All right, we're just getting back into it, folks. Remember, score is 1-1. Chronicle, very much a different feel now. Starting to react to a lot more of LetalisV's options in the neutral. Jumping over the puddle there.
Anti-air with the shotgun knee.
Yeah, still 3 chunks of armor left for Glacius, but needs time to get it back. Gone at that point.
That mess is gone on Rooski.
He was gone before I could even finish my sentence. Excuse me. Here I was. Oh, good catch there. Ooh,
there it
another
is.
one. Oh,
Yeah,
3.
yes, and it catches him meaty with the shatter. That was good. All right, Alex. All right. Looking good. That's what I'm saying. I'm more of a fan of his Glaciers. I feel like he was just I feel like before, and I'm not hating when I say this. Like it just looked like a cold shoulder in Glaciers. He still doesn't have any of the setups, but I think he plays much cleaner neutral and has better button decisions nowadays. And it's just the polish of, you know, really putting in the time with the character. Even though he played him a long time ago, he's been playing Glaive for way longer than a lot of people think. Back when he was Hopeless Safari, but yeah, he's going back to his roots a little.
Yeah, for sure. And you know that might be the point, right? Just to have those options in neutral to challenge a lot more effectively when dealing with Arya's range game. Yeah, gotta be careful here. Yeah, gotta stay on the ground there. Oh, and the dash under Chronicle with the big brain read. Securing game 2 for themselves. We are moving on to game 4. 2-1 is the score right now between Chronicle and LetalisVenator in the grand finals, the reset.
Grand finals, the reset. Kron, 1 game away from closing this bad boy out, man. You know, he went for the Glaive. My man Devil in the chat saying the phrase, but Devil, it's sometimes you gotta sometimes one time for the one time. That's the phrase. You know what it is, bro. You was there. I'm with you. You was on the way. I just picked you up in the whip. I took you the rest of it. You feel me?
And we're all riding here together as we are now back at the start. Chronicle trying to secure his crown for 3 times in a row.
This matchup is, I feel like Glaive has a hard time in this matchup, but Alex is definitely doing a great job. Punish down on the cold shoulder. Cold shoulder changes definitely changed up things a lot. Even when she couldn't just jab punish that, I thought it was still in her favor, but now, I mean, that just makes it really rough trying to figure out what you're gonna do, because she can make a full screen entry on you, right with the shotgun knee, right? You know, now he did have the hail out right there, but otherwise, he was just gonna be in. He can't shadow counter it, but whatever. Boom, bam. Grab, no! Try to go for the medium and Kron, understood.
Yeah, Alex is doing a great job using the puddle portal to just essentially avoid Chronicle's responses in a way that where they're kind of forcing Chronicle to respond and using that as an opportunity to make it.
Kron also is like really starting as the game goes on. He was baiting the puddle punches very well early on, but they were like fast-paced baits. And now you can see him mindfully doing things that he knows he would normally press a button after and waiting. And now Alex is not really throwing it out. I think that's a conditioning that we're going to see really come into play in this last bar of health.
All right, here we go, folks. Chronicle on tournament point. Oh, and there it is. Chronicle doing a great job again of the lane game, utilizing the meter to capitalize on those moments when Glacius wants to approach. Here we go. We got the instinct cancels. Oh, that's a heavy lockout. That's going to be big damage there. It's going to be 40+%. 41. And the shotgun knee blows up the armor. And there you have it. Your 3-peat Killer Instinct TampaNeverSleeps champion, the Chronicle.
That boy.